Hello folks, I'm Dean with Dean's Woodworking. Y'all come on in the shop and make yourself comfortable. Tonight we're going to do a shop update. I haven't done one in a while and there's been a lot going on. It's been over a week since I uploaded a video, and normally I try to do at least 2 videos a week, so I want to apologize for you folks for not getting one out this week so far and only getting one out last week. But this weekend we'll have some free time. We'll get back out here in the shop and see if we can't get some things done and get some editing done and get back on a regular cycle of uploading videos again, okay? So we've still got quite a few Christmas ornament videos to upload, and you'll see quite a few of those coming. The video series on the ornaments has been mind-boggling for me. Tons of folks watching, lots of comments, folks sharing the videos and liking the videos, and subscribers more than I had ever anticipated. And I can't thank all of you folks enough for watching the channel and everything you do, commenting and sharing the videos. I really want to thank you folks for that. What I wanted to do tonight is just kind of answer some questions. I've had a ton of questions and wanted to see if we couldn't get some answers to you folks. One of the questions that I've had, I did the Christmas tree ornament, and I think I may have used this little tool and a couple of others, but it's a parting tool I made out of a steak knife. I'll give you folks a little closer look at it. It's really not a big deal, but I've had quite a few requests to do a video on how I made that. Again, it's pretty simple, so I'm kind of hesitant to try to do a video on how and what I did to make this. But if you folks want to see a video on it, I am more than willing to make one. And actually, I could probably use an upgrade to this. So if you'd like to see a video of making the ultra thin parting tool, go ahead and put a comment in and just let me know you'd like to see that video. And if we get enough folks that want to see it, I will absolutely do a video on the ultra thin parting tool. Like I told you, it's been over a week since I uploaded a video, and just wanted to let you folks know a little bit about what's been going on in my life. Number one, the wife broke her foot. That's been a little bit of a challenge for her, and obviously for me as well, because, well, let's just say I might be a little bit overly protective and watching her, because the reason she broke her foot is she stumbled and fell, and then something fell on her foot. So I'm really a little bit cautious with her and watching her a little closer than normal. Plus, the Gulf Coast Woodturning Association had their annual retreat this past weekend. Talk about a blast. There's instructors from the club that are teaching members of the club. And I think every single instructor ended up taking a class, and quite a few of us were teaching classes. And I can tell you, I got just as much enjoyment out of teaching a class as I did taking some of the courses. And just a great weekend. And if you're not a member of your local club, I would certainly encourage you to at least look into, is there a local club? And if there is, go visit them. It's pretty awesome to have friends that are woodturners, okay? Oh, speaking of the Gulf Coast Woodturners Retreat, let me share with this. One of the things in the raffle, I won a 1/2-inch detail gouge. Now, you would think as many tools as I have around this shop that I would have a 1/2-inch detail gouge, but I don't. So I'm kind of excited to get to use this and see just exactly how it works for me. I know Thompson makes great tools, so if it doesn't work out great for me, it's certainly not the tool's fault, okay? One of the other questions that I've had quite a bit, people watching the video when I made this hollowing tool with the double-ended ball mill, what kind of steel did I use? Okay, so I found the other end of the steel, and I want to show you exactly, you folks, what it is I used. This is the part that's left. So Hopefully you guys can read that. It's 5/8 by 36 inch, plain steel, just round bar that I picked up from Home Depot. Let's see, a Skew number 725678. Again, I'm not advertising for Home Depot. Just wanted to make sure that I answered you folks' questions and filled you in on that. Oh, one of the other things is, a lot of folks want to see me smile. I'm not sure what my smile has to do with wood turning, but maybe I should smile a little bit more. In day-to-day life, I probably do. I laugh and cut up quite a bit. But I tend to get a little serious and a little passionate about my wood turning. And maybe I should be giving you guys a little bit more of a smile and a happy face while I'm doing this, okay? So for not doing that, I apologize. I'll try to be a little more happy and happy face with a little more smiles going forward, okay? One other question I got quite a bit when I was doing the icicle video is I switched from the Skew over to a spindle gouge. And several people asked me, so, well, why did you switch from a Skew to a spindle gouge? Well, somebody had asked me, what if I can't use a Skew? Can I do the things you're doing? Well, let me tell you why I use a Skew. Because that's the one tool that I need to work on the most. So for me, I'm not as good with the Skew as I am with a spindle gouge or a bowl gouge or some of the other tools. So I push myself to use it more. And I really didn't quite realize that almost every video I was doing, I'm using the Skew. Folks, you use whatever tool works for you. If you want to challenge yourself and use a tool that's a little more difficult for you to use, I do that. If you want to do that, more power to you. It only increases the number of skills you have and makes you a better turner in the long run. And nobody else is out there pushing you to do that. Please don't feel like I'm pushing you to use any particular tool. If you like using a spindle gouge, use it. If you like using carbide tools, use them. Whatever you use that you can do what you want to do and makes you happy in the wood shop, that's the right tool, okay? Now here's the big one. I have had more questions over this one thing than anything I've ever put in a video. So I want to make sure that I cover it and let you folks know what I'm using here. That would be the sandpaper. It's not really sandpaper at all. It's more of a vinyl rubbery substance with an abrasive on it. There are two of the packages, the 100 and the 320 grit. It was a 3M product, and I say it was because from what I understand, they no longer produce it. I found out about it from another turner, said he liked it and that I should get some and try it. I went to the store to purchase some and realized it was on clearance. As I started checking around, I found out that they had discontinued it. So I bought a package, brought it home and tried it. I loved it, okay? And then I went back and I bought basically all they had of each grit. And I was able to get 100, 150, 220, and 320. So I was able to get 4 different grits. I very rarely use the 100 because it's pretty aggressive stuff. And it lasts a long time. So if you can get your hands on some, I would encourage you to do so. However, it is something that they don't produce anymore. I can't get any more, and I have no idea where you can get it. But if you find it, let me know. I would be interested in purchasing some more because even though I got a good supply a few years ago, I've gone through well over half of it. So I will be looking for some more before too long. And I probably won't be able to find that. I'll have to find something else that works. So what would I recommend instead of that? One of the things that I know that a lot of folks or a lot of turners use is a sponge-backed sanding paper. Now, or abrasive product, I should say, because it's not paper either. I can tell you, I have only tried one little piece of that and it seemed to work well, but I have not used a ton of it. I can't really endorse it. All I can tell you is I know that there's a lot of turners that use it and it seems to work well for them. So you might want to try some of that. Folks, again, if you like what I'm doing, if you like the videos I'm putting out, be sure and go down and subscribe. Click the notification button so that you get notified when I release a new video. And again, I can't thank you folks enough for watching, for subscribing, and most of all, for you folks that are sharing my video, a double thank you to you. I really appreciate it. Folks, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy turning.